If your ministry doesn't have a mantle, means God brought you to help the ministry have a mantle. Otherwise, God didn't connect you to that ministry. Number 3, manifestation. A ministry God connects you to is evident by fruit in your life, beginning from your spirit to your soul, then to your finance. I wish that is the protocol manifestation. Any church I talk of and you think it's about people falling down is the last level of manifestation. The first grade of genuine kingdom manifestation is a transformation of the spirit, the heart, and the lives of the people. Are you a follower of this ministry? By the mantle of this ministry, you will carry miracles every year. If that is not the order in your mind, you will stay for years in that place without operating with the mantle. You are working with the ministry, but you are not educated on working with the mantle. Bring your Christianity under a ministry. In that ministry, steer the mantle by wisdom. Bible says a wise woman has shown. Stir your choir to worship. Stir the teacher in the morning to teach. Stir the pastor to preach. Stir the mantle, because we came in to be fruitful. Hear me, you will bury many things that would have been alive if you continue in this attitude of disconnecting with people sent to your life by God. Because everybody is a grace. Everybody can do it. Or you can stop following someone and start your own. Everybody today can find his own God. That is why today we are many everywhere in the name of churches, and there is no revival. There are many coming out today. It is not God's ministry. Oh my God. So now, why do you leave a church? Why? Let's deal with continuity. Many people ask me, man of God, why did you leave your church before? I will tell you, I never left any church. You don't leave a church. The church is not a building. God gave a new mantle. It's not discontinuity. Over time, they will know it's not discontinuity. It's just an extension of the work of God. It's not about the way I see my people doing. Everybody can preach. He starts his church. Everybody can do something spiritual. He starts his church. He has people standing with him, so he has his church. That is wrong. The days will come, I tell you, these people will need the prayer of these fathers. Many have taken their fathers to the court, their spiritual fathers. I know of a young man, my own blood, who will go around telling, doing horrible things and mentioning my name. One day, that man will meet me. He will need me. And I tell you, if not of God, the days they will need us will not be available. We will not be available. May you not take yourself out of the relationship God gave you. I beg you, control yourself. We can't have churches everywhere and they are burying their children because this man can no longer have the grace of that man. They are disconnected with fights. Doctors know how to refer because they are united. The church can't refer because of division. If you go to a doctor with a kidney issue, you send you to a specialist. He said, go to that hospital. That is what ministry is. Your ministry starting becomes a problem. No ministry stands with you. You have become a problem in the land. It's not ministry. It is something else. Any man of God that comes out and starts his own church and is warring other churches is not from God. If you are of God, be quiet and follow the ministry, steer the mantle and manifest in your generation. If it's of God, the work will start. Manifest. But if you turn to fight back, discontinuity is of the devil. Nobody leaves a church, nobody leaves a man of God who is of God. If you come out of a physical location, may your heart still bless that place. I tell you, under heaven, there is not a day I said a church will close because of me. When I was leaving a place, I called them and said, I advise you, I have trained you for a long time and you have known me. Don't fight me. If you fight me, the work may not stand because I am innocent. And when I left, they fought and the fight affected them, and they said, see what he has done. He has brought the work he did, a great work down. No, they brought it down with envy and jealousy. Praise the living God. Never ever leave a place with bad prayer for that place. You are demonic. You are Satan's colleague. You leave a place and you pray that it should go down and you are going to start the same work. Your own will never rise. The prayer you pray for that church will come back to you. You see, a father who curses a son will never, his own father's blessings on him will not work. Even if he has not wronged his own father, because he doesn't speak blessings, even if blessings come on him, it will not stand. Please, I teach you a wisdom of continuity. Control yourself. If God has not asked you to leave a church, no matter the battles you face, stay in the place God himself directed you to stay. And if you leave, don't turn your heart against that place. I see people have stood and boasted that they will walk out of the church and the church will die. A church doesn't die by a man. It doesn't live by a man. A church lives by Jesus. She could turn back, told the husband, give me a donkey, give me a servant. Told the servant, don't go slowly. I want you to carry me with speed to the grave. Can I end here? It is a season for you to handle the mantle of this ministry. And I'll teach you why we need to share the mantle now. You are in the ministry, but you are not in the mantle. The moment in a ministry you are walking with the mantle of the ministry, everywhere will be going well. Departments will be going well. The women's wing will be going well, because the mantle, what the altar can do, at a point you believe you are an extension of it. You believe through you what God used man of God to do. Even if man of God have left this place, the work cannot die. I will continue because I have the mantle of the ministry. So it's very important I get there. It is time to handle the mantle of calm. Aaron, you didn't come in for religion, and for manifestations to take place you must touch the mantle. The men of God were not called to remain who they are. They were called to empty themselves on their subject, on their followers. It is time for the Lord to take of my spirit in the revival mandate for South Sudan, East Africa, and begin to share upon the choir, share upon the women, share upon the men. It is time for you to receive the mantle, because the work is about to increase. There are distance I can't cover, so he will call his son and say, take my mantle and go in the volumes of the things that I can do. Your God shall be my God. It is time for you to carry the gifts of this church. It is time for you to carry the favor of your spiritual father. It is time for you to excel even in the land of hardship. It is time for you to be favored.